And at Anytime Fitness Panama City, they're ready to help you crush them. With expert coaching, personal training, and virtual workouts through the Anytime Fitness app, you'll have all the support you need inside the club and beyond. Limited time only. Join today for just $1 down and start your fitness journey now. Don't wait. Visit 107 West 23rd Street, Suite W8, or call 850-818-8184. Anytime Fitness. Let's make healthy happen.
WVLQ Port St. Joe, WGSX. Powered by Panama City Toyota.
ESPN, Northwest Florida.
It's the Coach James Hale Show.
Do you know who I am?
Live and local inside the J. Michaels studio.
People know me.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Hot tub, I'm full of water. I stay hot tub, stay hot tub. Gonna get you hot tub. I'm gonna make it wet. Stay hot tub, rubber tub and hot tub, rubber tub and me. Stuck in the hot tub, yeah. Really make me sweat, yeah. Stuck in the hot tub, yeah. Really make me wet, yeah.
Well, what happens 1 week from today, Wildcat?
Christmas Eve.
I hope we got some Elvis playing today. Christmas.
I'm sorry, but
he costs a lot of money to play Elvis. Well, Jeremy's here. He can sing some Elvis for us. Jeremy, how are you doing this morning? Tell us. We got to know everything that's going on with the church. There's a lot of
special
big
guests we got too.
Well, good morning, Coach.
I didn't mean to interrupt your eating here.
First Time Methodist Church, Panama City, we're getting ready for big Christmas Eve, 3 services, 12, 5, and 7 o'clock next Wednesday night, and hope everybody has a great Christmas holiday. Looking forward to celebrating. Looks like it's going to be great weather, so come join us.
It's going to be packed out. It's open for everybody. Come. It doesn't matter what church you belong to. Come and visit Jeremy. The singing there will be incredible. And if we're on Facebook, it blows my mind how many people watch this stuff on Facebook. They go back and watch it later today. And you can share it, and everybody can watch it wherever you live. We've got people listening throughout the South, heck, all over the place. Foreign players all over the place listening to us.
Facebook, YouTube, Twitter.
Right here on 104.3 ESPN Northwest. Well, today's a special day. We got some special guests in here. Of course, the legendary Tommy Santamont is in here. He just gave me his pick, and I'm going to tell you right now, he's got the national championship winner, Texas Tech. Yeah, okay. I get where you're coming from. They look pretty good. We shall see. I think it's a slap in the face for those good people in the SEC and the Big Ten, though. I think that's a slap in the face from Tommy. I think that's ACC guy speaking.
On occasion, though, you'll get one of these conferences that maybe not those two that can put together a ball team that they just had to play a weak schedule. I mean, look at Miami in the Big East in the 2000s.
You're right, and they were healthy. The key about that, they're healthy.
Yeah, but they didn't play anybody in the Big East, but they were always there in the national championship.
And it's the greatest team of all time.
They got the best linebacker in the nation.
Yeah, they're good. They got some good players. That billionaire helped them out. We got some big time special guests together. This one young man, we're really under contract with him, working some NIL and things like this. He is so good at picking winners that we might have to get rid of somebody he knows and bring him on because he beat his daddy in the picks, okay? Jordan, how did you do that? How did you know who was going to win and you picked him right?
I just tried to guess my best.
You did a great job. Did you rub it in on your dad? Did you say, Dad, I beat you pretty good?
Yeah.
Introduce this beauty queen over here.
All right. So, of course, heard about Jordan here. And this is my other daughter, Addison. So Alexis was in a couple of weeks ago here, stopped by. Addison, she is a 7th grader at University Academy, plays on the volleyball team there. They finished up their season in the county tournament against Breakfast Point, I believe is when they bowed out. So she's finished the beach season and knocks it out of the top academically. So she got her brains from her mom. So.
They're both pretty. Your mom and dad both pretty sharp. Let me ask you now. Didn't you get injured?
I did.
It was bad. Now.
Yeah, I broke it's something in my elbow, and so then I was out for like almost the whole season, and then I only got 4 games at the very end of the season in me. So I basically got 2 in-season games and then 2 playoff games, and that was it.
And now you're 100%, feels good, no problems
But
whatsoever.
then sometimes it'll like tweak up, but other than that, we're fine.
Yeah. Now, the flag volleyball, and I'm just throwing it out there. Now, as they get into high school and college, I see you got to be really tall, right? Mm-hmm. Or it helps.
Yeah,
right.
It does help.
How your team, height-wise, how were they compared to, say, your record? Did teams you played against, did the teams that had all the big tall girls win, or was it competitive regardless of the height?
It depends on like the team, because there's some teams that have like really tall girls who will be like, oh well, this is like a blowout, let's get these 3 sets over and leave. But then sometimes it'll just be like, we had one super tall girl, but she was like, it was kind of like fair play with her. It could be like good days and bad days. But other than that, I mean, it was pretty even along play for height.
One of the things with volleyball, if you look at that back row, they call them defensive specialists. Mm-hmm. They are the ones sitting there just taking the fire from all of the hitters. And some of them are actually very, very small, low to the ground, because they're sitting there waiting to get that attack. Yeah. And their role is just get that ball back up so you can be sent back over. So you watch Nebraska, I mean, their best defensive specialist, she's probably not even 6 foot.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But she's always on the back row.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was going to ask Tommy this. Tommy, you coach college, you coach basketball. Female basketballs, like the guys that have the big, huge guys usually win, but you got to have those point guards who can play. How was that with the females in basketball? When you went against teams where they're taller, did they seem to win more, or was it more who's the better athlete, who can move, who can set plays, who could pick, and things like that?
Well, when I coached, we had a couple 6'2" girls back in the day.
That was big back then.
Yeah, and you got to have good guard play. I mean, girls have changed 1,000% since I coached. I mean, they're so much better now.
Yeah.
And as far as height, look at FSU's men's basketball team. They're getting drilled because they have no inside game whatsoever. And they got a philosophy I don't even like. And I'll talk about that a little bit later. But you need to have a combination of both. And we had some really good girls teams. I mean, we did really well because we practiced all the time. That's what we did. You got to be prepared too.
So when you would recruit, like Saban had a chart, and if you weren't in the height, weight, speed, you didn't get a scholarship, regardless how good you were. And he set with that. But when you would recruit, did you go in looking? The girl had to be this for this position. She had to be this height. Or if they were just a great girl, great player, good athletic ability, would you take a risk on somebody that didn't meet the standards of height that you wanted?
Well, back in the day, we couldn't recruit in high school, but in college, I was on the men's basketball, and I did do some recruiting back then. And basically, you go where the head coach, you bring back and tell them this is what we saw, and I think they'd be a good pick for for Northwestern, what it was, and then we'd put some effort and go after them then. But getting good guards and can shoot it, that's important. Of course, always the big giant guys that can
which are hard to find.
Yeah, oh yeah. And they're normally going to go to the Kentuckys, Tennessees.
Kentucky? Why? Why do they go there? Visit?
I don't know. They just have some.
Oh, sorry, Walker.
Play Indiana. Although back in the day, Indiana was good, but they're going to get recruited by the big people. It's hard for a smaller school to recruit those kids. So,
but if you look at the types of games, I mean, the women's game is a pure type of basketball that you might have seen, when basketball was coming. I mean, the pick and rolls, the cuts, the sets, running an offense. That's pure sport. And then I remember John Wooden's quote about basketball, Tommy. Quick guys get tired, big guys don't shrink.
That's pretty good. As the girls' sports are getting more popular. Softball's become. I really watch the girls' college World Series. I love it. I watch the SEC when they play. My granddaughters, I want them involved. I think Layton's going to get into volleyball. Mm-hmm. She's all legs. Lorelai is a natural cheerleader, dancer. They do all these different sports, but I really think Layton's got a shot to be pretty good at volleyball. And she had played basketball one time. Do you play any other sports?
No, just volleyball and beach volleyball.
Have you ever thought about playing basketball?
No.
Okay. All right. What about your other daughter?
They're just volleyball players.
Okay.
I told Alexis, she was talking about the Mosley softball program, and it's a program that historically has struggled, and they're looking for people to play there. I said, Alexis, the problem is you couldn't hit a softball with a tennis racket. So.
Good. Thanks, Dad. No, I love there's studies out there. Tommy, you know this. I've heard you talk about this before. Any athlete, guys and girls, if they're involved in sports, their GPA is higher than the average student.
Oh yeah.
Less trouble. Females not getting in trouble, not getting certain things happen with their lives. It's just better that people be involved in sports. If I was going to hire somebody, I had a business, and I had two young people come in there. One was an athlete involved in, they've played sports, they've been coached hard. I'm going to hire them over the guys who never played sports because I think the discipline, the work ethic, I think might be a little bit better. Not always, but I just think it is. How do you keep your grades up like you have with all these volleyball practice and all the things you got going on?
Probably just I have little time in between, and I'll just try to do as much as I can then, because I'm not trying to be up late, because I got to get up and go to practice after school again. And so just little time intervals and getting things done when I need to, and not just managing my time well, I guess.
When the school you're at now, are they pretty strict, your coaches, about keeping up with the grades, making sure you're doing what you're supposed to do?
My
Jordan's nodding over here, yes.
Good job, Jordan. Good job, Jordan.
My coach is pretty strict about it because we only have so many players that can play. And so if you're starting, then you need to have your grades up, and she'll be honest about it. But, I mean, my teammates were all pretty good about it, and there's nobody who's really, on the cut of it, and so pretty good. There's nothing really, said about it much throughout the season.
Yeah.
Does the university have their school have I know it's a 2.0 to play. I guess it's still, do they have a grade point average at university?
Not any different that I know of, but most of them are excelling, academically. And I will say, volleyball typically has very high GPA relative to the others.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think it's in the state you have to have a 2 point to play any sport.
Yeah.
It used to be. I think a county
can
make
1.5 at one time, but I don't know what it is now. I guess it's 2.0.
Yeah. Thank goodness we played in it. They didn't have those things. What?
Grades? What?
Grades? What? Why do you want to see my report card? I hadn't seen it.
But in terms of cross training, you have some who obviously play multiple sports. Volleyball really doesn't have a sport that kind of offsets. You can lift and with weightlifting, and it could open up opportunities in other sports. Cross country leads into track, and but volleyball just sort of leads into volleyball. So we kind of go between the beach and the hard court.
I'm glad you brought up weightlifting because Jamie, when she was on the weightlifting team all those years. I'm telling you, weightlifting is a secret for every sport. The bigger, stronger, faster. Of course, you got to stretch and things like that. But I don't care if you're a volleyball player, a basketball player, the clean and jerk, the power cleans, it's all that stuff. That fits in. It makes you better. Mm-hmm. And you're not going to get, a lot of girls I'll get too big and too bulky. No, not necessarily. It depends on what exercise you do, how much stretching you do, and things like that. You should be lifting weights.
Yeah, I know Kovaleski could help us with this, but I know a lot of them do the lighter weights,
right?
Number of reps.
Yes.
Just kind of the repetition strength there.
Explosive exercises. Mm-hmm. Anything with jumping boxes and things like that. The more you do, the better you're going to be at it. What's it like? Some parents can be overbearing. And just really hard on you,
I wonder.
Why did you miss that spot? And what it was? Have you ever seen that? I'm just curious. Jeremy's looking everywhere.
He's trying to start a fight. That's what he's trying to do.
Which parent is more? What's the word I'm looking for?
Critical.
Yeah, okay, more hands-on. Yeah, evaluates maybe critical more than the other one.
By far, that.
I want the athlete in the family.
Yeah.
Look at Jeremy turning red.
Hey, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. All right, we're going to take a break. We got Jordan here, Addison's here, Tommy. We get back. There's one thing I'm going to ask a couple questions. I tried to find something I can ask Jordan because I know how smart he is. And then Tommy, and then especially Wildcat to keep it humorous. But I'll ask you a few questions when we get back. They're not really sports but they can keep you safe. These will keep you safe, okay? And they're not really bad. When I first say it, you're going to think, God, you shouldn't be saying that in front of kids. But no, it's educational.
Hey, I got a question.
Sure.
We have we have a giveaway to do. How about we do it about 8:30? Give people a heads up, time to get up.
Yeah.
And there's some different prizes on our prize list. 25 gift certificate from the Lone Star Boil House.
Ooh, baby,
Anytime
baby.
Fitness 30-day membership boot store. Buffalo Rock products and $10 a gift certificate from Golf Plus.
This is our gift back to our listeners.
That's
so
right.
thank you for
we
listening.
love you.
Yes. And Miss Lane won. Her and her husband won, Susan. Richard Sanders, the legendary Richard Sanders won. Richard's his last official act, he's retiring, he's the one that invented, he brought the ball drop to Panama City Beach. That was his deal. All these sports teams, the public parks, all these things he's brought to this county is incredible. They're going to start a Bay County Hall of Fame. He should be the first one put in there. They recognize him at the commissioners recognized him. But his last official act, he's going to actually be the drop the ball for New Year's Eve, December 31st. Richard, we love you. Thank you for all the great things you've done for this county. Also, let's talk about some of our great people right now. The legendary J. Michael's Restaurant. Man, that place was packed out yesterday. Glenn Manley was there. Phil Cobb showed up. We had... my grandson Johnny was there. He has a little Santa outfit on. We had a great time at J. Michael's. Go check it out. The best seafood, ice cold beer, the legendary J. Michael's Restaurant. If you're over in Lynn Haven, to go where Tom and I love to go. Every time I'm over at Tommy's house, we go there. Beef O'Brady's, Lynn Haven. Go check it out. You'll be glad you did. They got bowl games on every night, NFL games on. And then tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, right here on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida, the first round, Alabama Crimson Tide versus Oklahoma, 7 o'clock ABC. Jordan, what do we say? Roll
Tide.
There you go. I love that kid. I love that boy. Also, we're over there. Santa Claus it's
7 days away, man.
Right now, 7 days away.
If you need a little extra cash and you got some old gold, old silver laying around, gold and silver's at an all-time high, take it to David Adamson Designer Jewelry. They'll buy it off of you, give you some cash for Christmas. While you're there, have your jewelry that you wear inspected and cleaned, and talk about having something maybe custom made, a family heirloom. All that and much, much more at our friends at David Adamson Designer Jewelry, 830 Highway 77, Lynn Haven.
And don't forget to call 830 10th caller. You're going to get yourself a great prize, and we're going to have you on the phone, visit with you. We hope everybody has a great last day of school for the kids. What time y'all get out today? 2 o'clock?
Oh,
They've been
we're
out.
been out.
University Academy, we got out Friday.
Yep.
I love that. We need to go. Yeah, we need to follow what they're doing. That's awesome. Bay District Schools, last day of the schools today. I think Lorelei, Layton, and Johnny are coming over tonight. All right, we'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Sidewalks are frozen like the home seems to share. 12 months gone by, got so many
ESPN Northwest Florida, the Paul Feinbaum Show.
Brian Bosworth, what makes the Oklahoma defense so difficult to deal with?
They're relentless. They are aggressive. They want to attack. They penetrate and force the offense to make moves on their side of the ball. That, along with the fact that we have got tremendous depth.
Paul Feinbaum, weeknights, 6 to 10 on ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Joanna with ESPN Northwest Florida. Here is your weather forecast on this Thursday morning. As we head into this afternoon and evening, mostly clouds and a possibility of thunderstorms and a high of 69 with a moderate breeze out of the south-southeast around 16 miles per hour. For tonight, partly cloudy skies and a low near 59. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and a high around 66. For Saturday, sunshine and a high of 65. This weather forecast is sponsored by Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for listening to ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Looking for dependable civil construction in the Florida Panhandle? CBC Construction has you covered. From land clearing and drainage to roads and underground utilities, CBC delivers high-quality work on time and on budget. Locally owned and operated, CBC is trusted by schools, developers, and municipalities. To learn more, call CBC Construction, 850-740-3815, or visit cbcconstruction.com. That's cbcconstruction.com.
If you spend any time at all in your yard, you're going to encounter fire ants. We know they can ruin a party. That's why we're this area's experts at fire ant elimination.
As your certified top choice professional, we will rid your yard of these unwanted invaders. Brock Pest is so sure they will get rid of fire ants that they offer a 1-year guarantee.
Enjoy your yard fire ant free. We guarantee it. Give us a call for your free consultation.
Brock Lawn and Pest Control, our family protecting yours since 1968.
Now back to the Coach James Hale Show.
I'm not prepared. I really am not prepared at all. I hope you won't judge me on one email I sent 10 years ago.
My apartment smells of rich mahogany.
Live from the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Let's take this phone call before. Jordan, I got some tough questions for you and your sister and Tommy and your daddy and Wildcat. Let's bring him on, the people's caller, the one and only, the Michigan Eddie. Good morning, sir.
Go Blue Sharks here. We're going to tell you about, what's up, peoples?
You, baby, you.
Dark horse candidate for the Michigan head coaching vacancy. Guess who it is?
Who is it?
Tony Elliott, UVA's head coach.
Tony Elliott?
Yeah, University of Virginia.
Wow. Is he going to take it?
I don't know, but...
I would, in a heartbeat.
I know him because we went to the Air Force Academy together. I remember I was a water boy for the prep school football team. He was a wide receiver tight end. I would be throwing passes to him. And I had visions of the grandeur of being the field goal kicker for Air Force, and he would be my holder. And we would be practicing on all that. So, but he didn't go to the academy itself after our prep school year because he had to go home back to Carolina for family reasons, I believe. But he walked on at Clemson, was all ACC, all that. And then he was actually the OC for Clemson when they won one of their natties.
Wow, that's awesome, man.
And who better to take over a program that's in shambles than Tony, because he's a man of God, integrity, character. And UVA was in shambles, and they had that tragic shooting a few years back.
I remember that.
He is the perfect guy for that job. And he's big at big-name schools. You know what I mean?
Michigan, what about Dillingham? Did they give him a better contract at Arizona State? He's going to stay?
Well, I personally, he's had one good year and that's it. You know what I mean? Made the playoff with Scatterboo and all that. And then you got the turmoil with Levitt and all that. I mean, he's from ASU. That's his alma mater. His parents live right down the street. Right. You know, and I'm not a big fan. I've heard about Eli out of Missouri. I'm not a big fan of him either.
He's making $10.5 million a year. I don't think he's going anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I think Tony.
That's a great hire. I'm with you. I think that's a great hire.
Yeah, I do too.
I mean, what he did at Virginia, he Michigan's one of the best. That's one of the top jobs in all of college football. I don't care what I'd rather go into a thing that's a mess than go into like DeBoer did with Saban. There's nowhere to go but down at Bama because you've been the team for 17 straight years. You go into Michigan, it's falling apart. You can go in there and straighten that thing out. Now, the one thing that concerns me, Michigan, Eddie, who's going to be the president? Who's going to be the future AD? So he better have a good contract to protect himself from that, which he probably will. I'm sure his agent will make sure that happens.
Well, I put my name in the hat to be AD at Michigan.
I hope you get it. I hope you get it.
But they need a new president who's not a moron, and they just. I've been, like I told you before, I felt like I've been lied to for 50 years. Leaders invest and all that, just one cover-up scandal after another, and they need to get some amount of integrity and all that there, and fire the Board of Regents too. Elect some new blood in there.
Yeah.
You know, because Michigan is a cesspool right now. No, the only thing that's good right now in Michigan are basketball programs that have some character, leadership there, our hockey program, and all that. So Other than that,
Well, I kind of disagree. I would never let somebody make you feel bad about where you came from, what you've accomplished at Michigan. Michigan's done a lot of great things. A few people made some really poor decisions, and that doesn't take away what a great university it really is and what a great football. It's the most winningest football program in college football history. I mean, it's as big as it gets, and they'll come back. All the great programs always bounce back. Heck, you're 2 years away from winning a national championship, even though y'all cheated.
everyone.
You're right. Y'all are pretty corrupt. Never mind what I just said. Forget that.
Dude, everyone does the signals and all that. And by the way, what about those crimson and white cars that recruits get out of Tuscaloosa, Coach? Come on
Roll Tide.
Yeah.
We work hard for those things.
And
we
then
deserve them.
They're talking about the Boer. He's all smoke and mirrors. He's considering the Michigan job. From the rumor I get is that his wife is back at UW all the time because his daughter goes to UW and she can't stand Tuscaloosa, so you don't know what to believe anymore. You know, a lot of smoke and mirrors and all that. So,
well, after being from this great state of Alabama and being in Tuscaloosa, I can't see anybody hating the state of Alabama or especially Tuscaloosa. I don't believe that rumor.
I love Birmingham.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Alabama's a great state. All right, listen, I got to ask these special guests here some questions. You're welcome to help them if you'd like, but they're going to get the first shot at this. Jordan, listen up. You ready? This is the most deadly animals from every state in the country, but we're only going to focus on three, Addison. 3 states. The great state of Alabama, the state that we live in Florida, and Georgia. Let's start with Florida. What's the most dangerous animal? And to me, it's really not an animal, but that's the way it's worded, so I'm going to go with what they said. Tommy, most people think it's a shark or maybe something else. What, in your opinion, is the most dangerous?
Probably the diamondback rattler.
Good pick. Addison, what do you think?
I have no clue.
Gator?
I was thinking gator, but then...
I was thinking gators.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wildcat, what do you think it is?
The mosquitoes.
Oh.
What do you think it is?
Shark. Cottonmouth.
Cottonmouth, good pick. Miss Katie, do you know what it is?
What the young lady just said, I was going to go with the cottonmouth.
Well, I hate to say this. It really upsets me, but Wildcat's right. According to the CDC list, the most non-venomous insect, the mosquito, is the most deadly thing in Florida because of the disease that it transmits.
West Nile.
Well, yeah, I did not.
Among others.
Yeah, you are highly intelligent, sir. I'm impressed with you. Let's go to the great state of Georgia. Let's start with you, young man. What's the most deadly thing in Georgia, besides Kirby Smart and Georgia Bulldogs?
I-285.
Well, Atlanta, yeah. Drive through Atlanta. What do you think? Tommy, you ought to know this. In Atlanta, what is it? Jordan?
I have no clue.
What?
No clue.
No clue?
Rattlesnake again.
What? What do you think?
I'm going to go with Jeremy, and it's the traffic.
What do you think?
Probably any, like, snake or something like that.
Miss Katie, what do you think? The most deadly thing in Georgia?
Well, you got Georgia, you got a lot of mountainous terrain and all that. I'm thinking maybe like one of the bear species, maybe possibly going out of the box there.
Tommy Santamont asked and knocked out of the ballpark. Venomous snakes. They got copperheads. They got cottonmouths. They got timber rattle, eastern diamondback. That's what gets the most people in Georgia. You hunt. You knew that. Good job. Now, in the great state of Alabama, what's the most deadly animal out there? Jordan, roll tide. What is it?
Alabama mascot.
Good job. I tell you what, baby, we dominate. I like that. Tommy, what do you think?
It's a hard one. I'll say the snake again, rattlesnake.
No, it's not a snake.
Not a snake.
Does the shark get on the board this time?
No. Good pick, though.
Gator. Alligator.
Alligator? What do you think?
No, I have to go with an alligator.
There are a lot of gators in Alabama. They have been attacks. And remember the rivers, like you talked about, the people down Mobile, a lot of people get killed. What do you think it is?
Probably gator.
Gator.
That's what I'd say, first thought.
This is incredible because when I heard this, I was happened to be in Birmingham when one of the persons was killed by this.
Oh, guns.
The most deadly,
angry father.
Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, I think that.
Go ahead.
I'm going with the Wild Hog.
Good pick.
Wow.
Good choice. But wrong. I couldn't believe it. But I was happened to be there when I heard her report. A pack of wild dogs.
Yeah.
Dogs kill more people in Alabama than all those other things we talked about.
I can see that.
Yeah. A lot of people are they couldn't afford dogs, take them, drop them off out in the woods. They form a pack. And they try to survive any way they can. I had no idea.
We got them in Georgia. I've seen them.
Yeah. This is your nature update brought to you by Tommy Santamont, the killing machine himself. The most deadly thing really in the state of Florida is Tommy and wherever he goes.
One in Texas has got to be wild boar.
Yeah, you would think. I don't know. What do you think,
Hey,
Texas?
Tommy, can wild boars get rabies?
I'm saying snakes. I'm saying snakes. Yeah. It was amazing some of the different things that I had no clue of. All right, we'll be right back. Miss Yeti, we'll get back. We'll do the FSU update. You want to hang on? You got to go.
I got to go. You guys have a blessed Christmas and all that. And happy anniversary to my wife, 21 years today.
Oh,
happy
congratulations.
Hey, let me tell you this. Go Wolverines. Keep your head up, buddy. Better days are coming.
Go Air Force Falcons. I'm out. See
all
ya.
right, bye-bye.
Later.
Yeah, he's taking it pretty hard about all the scandals at Michigan.
That's bad at Michigan.
Yeah. Well, I try to make him
Could
feel
be worse. You'll be FSU.
I try to make him feel a little bit better, but then I started thinking about it. There's probably nothing we can do to help that. Wildcat, 8:30, we're giving away a great prize to all of our listeners. So give us a call, the 10th caller at 8:30 today. We can give away some great things for you. Yeah. Listen to 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida for all the college playoffs, bowl games, you name it. Friday night, Alabama at Oklahoma, 7 o'clock right here. 11 o'clock in the morning, we got Ole Miss, Tulane. No, I'm sorry, we got Texas A&M versus Miami. I look forward to watching that one. Then at 2:30, you got Ole Miss, Tulane, and the night game, James Madison versus Oregon. I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to watch it. I'll be doing something else. That one I could care less about. That's just me. Maybe I'm being ugly, but that's the way I feel about it.
Well, he's got his hands full against that Oregon team.
Yeah, you're right. Let me tell you this. Skin cancer can be deadly. 1 in 5 develop it. You got Dr. Ward throughout the Panhandle of Florida. All it takes is 5 minutes to get checked out. Make sure if it doesn't look right and feel right, you go get it checked out. Don't play around with it. Dr. Ward's the answer. Listen to him every Wednesday right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. Max Fit Sports Nutrition. Do you want to look better, feel better? Jason Kovaleski can make that happen for you. Listen to him every Tuesday and Friday right here. And all you athletes out there, female, male, it doesn't matter. Your son, daughter involved in sports, you want to get that edge, go down and visit Jason Kovaleski. He'll tell you what you should be eating, what you should not. All these parents on the run working so hard, and you go buy stuff. If you're feeding your kids everything out of a bag, out of a box, like 9% of us are doing, you're doing wrong. They got to eat vegetables, fruits, health food, and they're not getting the right nutrition. Jason can help with that. There's supplements that you can take. Go by and see him, visit with him. You'll be glad you did. 4 wonderful locations, Newbies. Newbies 2 on the curb. Go watch all sporting events. Head on down to the mothership. Watch some of the best entertainment Southeast, the best bands around. Charlotte's going to make sure of that. And then Glenn's favorite place in St. Andrews, the big, beautiful blue facility. And we'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest. Tommy Santamont, FSU. What is going on in Tallahassee?
Read the headlines. You've seen the highlights.
Highway robbery!
But how about the unfiltered truth?
Steroid era, you can like it, love it, hate it, whatever. It's a baseball.
Since 2017, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida has been the undisputed leader for sports coverage on the Panhandle. If it matters in sports, it matters to us, and it matters to you. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Keep the adventure going this holiday season in a new Kia from Bill Bird Kia during the Season of New Tradition sales event. Bill Bird Kia is now offering 0.9% APR for up to 60 months, plus $1,000 bonus cash on the purchase of a new 2025 Kia Sorento or a new 25 Kia Telluride. You'll get the perfect balance of comfort, safety, and technology. Countdown to savings is going on now. Celebrate the season in style and drive away in a new Kia today. Bill Bird Kia is the home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Stop by and see us at 2435 East 15th Street or anytime at BillBirdKiaPanamaCity.com. Offer from Kia Finance America for the purchase of a new 2025 Kia Sorento or event-specific new 2025 Telluride with $1,705 per month per $1,000 financed at 60 months. Quantities limited. $1,000 APR bonus is applied as down payment and no cash value cannot be combined with other finance offers. The 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty is a Bill Bird Kia warranty. Offer for well-qualified buyers. Must take delivery from dealer stock through 1/2/26.
Tired of boring merch and want your brand to stand out like the big names? Elevate your look with Red 7 Tees. They don't just print shirts, they create bold identities. They are a veteran-owned custom apparel shop providing the kind of detail that turns heads, using high-quality digital printing and embroidery to give you that unique style you love with no minimums or cookie-cutter designs. From small business to sports teams, if you've got a vision, they'll help you wear it proudly. Visit red7tees.com.
Ask for special ESPN Northwest Florida pricing.
The Coach James Hale Show is live and local from the J. Michaels Studio.
Boss, I got good news and bad news. Well, what's the bad news? Your hat's on fire.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest. I hope you guys have a great Christmas. Our last show will be Friday. We'll be off for a while. We always take our break for the last 10 years doing this, and we need a break, and you need a break from us. We hope you have a great holiday season, and take care and be safe. Tommy Santamite, you and Louise got anything special planned? Y'all go anywhere, or are you staying here?
No, we're staying here.
Good. Heading to Georgia, do any hunting?
After Christmas.
Okay. Well, tell us what's going on in Florida State. I want to thank John Sharp for the FSU update. Get out to Newbies, have a great time. 4 wonderful locations. What do you got, Tommy?
They've had a couple of notable players to go in the portal. Jabril Rawls is a defensive back, and they're real high on him. I can remember when he was a freshman when Georgia killed him. He was a defensive back, and he looked horrible. But he is. I mean, they say he could be a first-round draft pick. He's really improved a lot, but he's in the portal. That's a big loss. Randy Pittman from Mosley.
I know.
Rawls is from Pensacola. Randy Pittman from Mosley. He's going in the portal also. And Cam Davis, a big running back, is going in the portal. That'll be a good pickup for someone. He's been injured a lot, but he's
Tommy,
a great player.
Let me ask you this. I know you got a lot to cover, but I do want to ask you this with Pittman. Is there any way you think they could come back?
Yeah.
Is that a play to get more money?
Yeah, probably so. I mean, why are they going to the portal? Most of these kids, from what I've seen interviews from the players, they love Norvell. The reason is cash, more money.
You can't blame them.
I mean, no, you can't blame them. But I think that's one of the big reasons. But Pittman they could do some more negotiate with him and bring him out. We'll have to wait and see. The big question mark that people are not talking about a lot. Tony White and Gus Malzahn, are they going to be there next year? I would be a bit surprised if one of them bails out here in the next month or so. You never know.
What are you hearing?
I'm not hearing anything, but I'm just saying they're not talking about they're going to be there next year. The only one that's really gave any indication is Tony White, because his kids are in school and his church is right across where he lives. So he's been talking like he likes Tallahassee and will stay. Gus Malzahn, you never know about him. You don't get much information out of him. So you don't know. I mean,
he applied for our interview for the Arkansas job, didn't get it. What do you think?
Malzahn may retread here. I mean, there are a lot of openings out there. These dominoes may not have stopped falling depending on what Michigan does. So
and if Gus leaves, Norvell could call the plays. I mean, it's not like there's a big deal about it. But anyway, And that would, the quarterback that they're trying to get is that Colton Joseph, that kid from Old Dominion. I think they're kind of after him. And he
was on TV last night.
Yep, probably.
Yeah.
But the only thing, he had about 2,600 yards passing. He ran for 21 TDs.
Yeah, I watched it. He's good.
He's over 1,000 yards, but he had 10 interceptions too. Now
he was tough. He's a physical guy. I like him.
I don't know if he's going to get him, but one of the things going on now, it's in the all the conference schedules. FSU in ACC, they've got about 6 teams playing 8 games conference schedule. And the rest of them playing 9 to get everything, their contracts and all, to get them back on the same playing field.
Time out. Go back and say it one more time.
The first next year, there's going to be about 5 teams playing 8 conference games, and the rest of them are going to play 9. To get their contracts and all, and then
get up with all the other
2027 now, all of them's going to be playing 9 except for one's going to be playing 8. That's probably contract.
Yeah.
But FSU, here's who they're hosting this coming year. They're hosting Clemson, North Carolina State, SMU, and Virginia. That's their home schedule.
Good.
Yeah. And, of course, they're going to play New Mexico State, their first game, in August 29th. And, of course, they got Florida November the 28th.
Is that away? That's home, isn't
it? That's home, right.
Yeah.
Their 2 non-conference games, Florida and Alabama.
one home and one on the road.
Trying to get into the SEC.
Yeah, right.
You better start winning some games.
And their away games, they're playing Boston College, Louisville, Miami, and Pitt away. So
that's a pretty tough schedule, man.
Yeah, it's not. And they do have Central Arkansas after they play Alabama, so they can probably regroup after they go to Tuscaloosa. So that's their schedule for this coming year. They signed 32 players in the early signing date, and about 22 of them is going to be there in early enrollment. And I can see it's like starting all over again. And like in the portal, like Indiana's a great example. A lot of portal kids, look what they've done. Number 1 in the nation.
Yeah, Texas Tech.
Texas Tech. With NIL, you can do stuff like that, and that's a plus for teams because it kind of makes everybody on an even playing field. Now they did get Jaden O'Neal, the quarterback. Guess where he's from?
Where?
Mustang, Oklahoma.
Mustang, Oklahoma.
Yeah. They're kind of high on him, and he's coming. And of course, they've got Sperry there that's on the roster too. One thing, real quick thing about basketball: FSU has lost 5 straight basketball games. I don't particularly like the philosophy that Luke Lux. I don't like the philosophy the coach has. He was in the NBA. He played mostly over in Europe, but he come back and it was, I think, with, who was it, California, one of the NBA teams he helped coach and all, but he's into running and gunning and shooting 3 points. What does that tell you when you're relying on 3-point shooting? If you're off, you're going to get drilled. Yeah. And they have hardly no inside game whatsoever.
So you watched Alabama, Arizona too, then?
Second half. Tommy, you got a phone call. They want to ask you a question. Go ahead, sir.
I don't want to ask anybody a question. Yeah, I do. Coach, how you doing? Mr. Hall of Famer.
What are you doing, Big Daddy? Go Dogs!
There you go. They're doing okay, aren't they?
Well, what about the Seminoles? How are they going to do?
I think they're going to be. I don't know. We'll see. They have a lot of people leaving.
That's Coach Moon.
Conrad.
Yeah.
Conrad Moon.
They have a lot of people leaving, and I hate that.
Yeah, they are losing a lot of them.
Well,
yes.
Sometimes that can be good. Yeah,
they'll reload with good or bad players. We don't know yet.
That's right. I was looking at our roster just the other day, and I think we're going to lose 1 or 2 off the offense and 2 off the defense. Everybody else is back.
Hey, Conrad, Jamie sent me a clip. I forgot what it's called. But anyway, it was they were outside the practice facility in Georgia driving by. They stopped at a stop sign or something. and the window was down. You can hear Kirby. Look, Jeremy, it was crazy. You can hear Kirby on those microphones. Oh my goodness, you wouldn't believe the language. It was fun. He was getting on that quarterback about so. I was dying laughing. I mean, you got to be thick-skinned to play at Georgia. You got to be tough.
You got to buy in. You know, but that's why they just get better and better all year.
Yeah, he's demanding, man. I love that guy.
That's right. He's Nick Jr.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt.
I've got a trivia question for you.
All right, go ahead.
That you're thinking cap on in the college football, who is now has the most consecutive bowl appearances, and how many?
There was FSU at one time.
Yeah, at one time.
Yeah.
Until what's the name got there?
Who do you think? I don't know.
I just saw that the other day.
Yeah, that's not Alabama.
Not Alabama.
No.
It's not Ohio State, is it?
Don't think
Georgia?
Well, give me a thing. Who do I always call about?
Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay.
Well, there's 39 in a row right now. This Sugar Bowl makes 40th consecutive.
Are you going?
No.
Man, I'd love to go there.
No, I'm probably going to be.
I heard. Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
When's that going to happen?
Sometime next month or possibly February.
Yeah. I got a buddy of mine at the gym that had that exact same thing. They go in through the front, but evidently they're doing both
for
for you.
Back on mine, yeah.
Okay.
They're going to some kind of a bridge. They're going to cut them and open them up and make a bridge.
Neck surgery, yeah.
They're called spacers.
Spacers, yeah.
Well, this is the space. That's on the disc. This is the actual spinal column itself. They're going to cut the bone out, flare them up, and put a metal bridge over them and screw them in so they
Gonna do a fusion. I got one of those.
Wildcat has that?
Nope. Yep.
You do?
Yep. The titanium plate with 8 screws in it.
Wow.
Now this is they're going to cut the bones and flare them up to make it a wider opening.
Yeah.
There's no fusion to it.
What's the symptoms? Is it your arms? What's hurting?
Yeah, my whole right arm now is just about dead, and it hurts. I can't feel anything, and I've started dropping things.
Yeah.
Now it's going down into the left hand.
Oh man.
But balance is a little off.
Are they going in through the back of your neck or the front of your neck?
Back.
Yes.
Okay. They went through the front on me.
No. I said yes to both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wow. Well, comrade, good luck with that, man. We'll be praying for you.
Oh, bless you. You know we will.
It's going to be fine. That's not why I called. I just wanted to get this trivia in there.
Go Dogs. That was good. Go Dogs. We got to take a break. Tell Tommy bye. He's getting ready to leave us.
Hey, Conrad, you tough. You can make it, buddy. Hang in there.
I know that. That's all right. That's operation number 26. No problem.
Oh, man. All right, buddy. Have a good Christmas. We don't talk to you. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
All right, buddy. Let's talk about some of our great people. Turf Pro Pest Control. You want that yard to get absolutely beautiful. We can make it happen. Or Patrick can make it happen.
Let you sit in my chair.
You got bugs in the house. You got bugs in the yard. They'll be gone for good. Turf Pro Pest Control. Call Patrick. Also, don't forget about Vandy Roofing. You know that Vandy family pretty good.
Very well. Yeah.
I love the mother, the daddy, the good people, wonderful people, legendary family. Those two boys have done some great things.
They really have done well. I saw Judy out. She was out visiting. We were out seeing some of our members of the nursing homes there, and there she was visiting them, just kind of serving the community.
Love her. Tommy, you leaving?
Yeah, I got to go.
All right, good luck. We'll call you later. Merry Christmas.
Bye, Tommy. Love you.
All right, we'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
ESPN Northwest Florida. It's the Rich Eisen Show.
With the Kansas City Chiefs not making the playoffs, first time in the Mahomes era, you're going to miss them. You're going to miss the buzz. You're going to miss the pizzazz. You're going to miss Mahomes versus fill in the blank. You're going to miss Mahomes versus fill in the blank with no time left. The AFC playoffs will have less juice to it without the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes.
The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 11 to 2. ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Joanna with ESPN Northwest Florida. Here is your weather forecast on this Thursday morning. As we head into this afternoon and evening, mostly clouds and a possibility of thunderstorms and a high of 69 with a moderate breeze out of the south-southeast around 16 miles per hour. For tonight, partly cloudy skies and a low near 59. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and a high around 66. For Saturday, sunshine and a high of 65. This weather forecast is sponsored by Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for listening to ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
With over 4 decades in business, Instant Replay Sports Cards is happy to take your collection to the next level. All new hobby boxes, signed memorabilia and supplies, new and vintage cards and Pokemon. Buy, sell, and trade. They're an authorized source for Topps, Panini, Upper Deck, and Leaf cards. Instant Replay Sports Cards inside the Stanford Station on 23rd Street next to Academy Sports. Come see the bigger store and the larger inventory or visit online, instantReplaySportsCards.com.
This Christmas, as you search for the perfect gifts, the team at That Boot Store wants to remind you of the greatest gift of all. The true joy of the season comes from celebrating the birth of Jesus and the gift of salvation he brought to us all. From the team at That Boot Store, may your heart be filled with the peace and hope of the season. That Boot Store wishes you a very Merry Christmas.
It's the Coach James Hale Show.
But I believe diversity is an old wooden ship that was used during the Civil War era.
Live from the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Welcome back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. We hope you guys have a wonderful, outstanding holiday season. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. At 8:30, we're going to give back to the community. We're going to give away some of our wonderful listeners. So give us a call, 8:30, the 10th caller, and keep calling, because I tell you what, we've had a lot of people calling. They like these gifts we're giving away. Thank you, and thank you guys so much for listening. We really appreciate that. Jeremy, can you believe it? 8 years here, 2 years the other one. That's 10 football seasons we've done. Maybe it's time to retire. I don't know. I'm getting tired.
Well, the game has changed on us over those years.
Yeah, I tell you what, man, it's not enjoyable as it used to be. Jordan, speaking of football, how'd you guys do the game last night?
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night. Did y'all win?
Yes.
What was the score?
26-0.
26-0. How'd you play?
Good.
Tell me what you did. Give me a little breakdown.
I scored like a 54-yard touchdown.
Wow. Running?
Did he say 54 yards?
54-yard touchdown. Running. And what position you play?
Quarterback.
Was it an option play or was it just a designed run play?
I was supposed to hand it off to this one player, but he was on defense the whole game, so he didn't know about the behind the back handoff, so he tried to go in front of me, so I just...
Great job.
Improvised.
Great job. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. That probably messed the defense up. They were like...
It did. You could watch it. Ball went this way, player went in front. Jordan realizes he still got it, and he just pockets it.
Wow. No, it was supposed to be a fake, and then it went... And I was supposed to go behind to...
Mm-hmm. That's awesome, man. Hey, let me ask you this. To learn the system, to learn the plays, did it take a while for you to get that as a quarterback? Because the quarterback, you got to know everything, what everybody does. Did it take a while to learn all that?
Yes.
You got it down now? How do y'all call the plays? Is it like names? Is it numbers? How do you do it?
Our coach just tells us, like, the plays.
He could stay in the huddle with them at that age.
Okay.
Yep.
They're not going to give away their secrets.
No.
We're trying to do a Michigan.
I'm trying to learn.
He's trying to do a Michigan thing.
Yeah, but they can still stay in the huddle with them at that age. So, yep, and kind of get them back up.
How good is this team? Can y'all do something special this year? What's your record right now?
1-1.
1-1. When's the next ball game?
I think it's.
Actually, we got to wait through the Christmas break now and pick up here, so we're on a little bit of a little break.
At that age, how many times do they practice?
A couple times a week, and then play. We're now to
We practice like 2 times and then we like play 1 time.
we're now to like 1 practice in a game now in a week now as we're playing.
How many players y'all got out there? Total, you think?
We have 6 out there, but we have 9 players.
Okay.
Yeah, play 6 on that, and the good thing about the flag at that everybody's eligible. So doesn't matter if you're on the line, off the line. You just open, you can throw the ball, run the ball.
Is Coach Ron Movey out there scouting? Is he? He's into that. He's into that coaching stuff.
Yeah,
all the time.
Little dynasty program.
Yeah.
They play at Frank Nelson, and that is by far the coldest place in Panama City. I mean, that wind comes off that bay, absolutely cutting. So
the facility's pretty nice over there.
Yeah, decent. It's kind of rec ball football fields there. So yeah.
Now, what do they got the cheerleaders out there for that age?
No cheerleaders. No.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Dang it, Jordan.
I know Jordan would like that if they had all this first grade.
Get signing autographs.
Right.
Can you get your mom and dad to put that up on Facebook? I'm sure they film it. Don't they film you playing? I want to see that. You need to post that.
Get some clips here and show you.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
You pretty fast?
Yeah.
All right. What about you throwing? Do they throw the ball much at that age?
No.
Not much.
Yeah, I'm throwing more on like 2-point conversion tries and such there. So but you got to learn to make them reads pretty quick. That's
Man, I remember when Jerry was little, we had him doing sitting drills, 1 knee, both knees, opposite knees, sitting on his butt, all these kind of throwing drop, working on the drops, stuff like that. I need to get up with him when he gets a little bit older, showing all that stuff we used to do. We got all the videos.
He's got a good little arm there, and of course they finished fall ball, and it won't be long we'll be back on the baseball field again. So
10 balls.
Yeah, but he plays football, baseball, and he likes all sports. So.
I play hockey.
You play hockey?
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll be telling stories here. We don't have an ice rink in Panama City. He asked about it one time, like we live in Florida, for a reason.
Saban just bought a hockey team, or bought into a hockey team. Did you see that?
I did see that. Yeah, did you know that Jordan, Coach Saban, bought part of a hockey team now too?
Wait, which team?
Alabama?
No,
it's in Nashville. It's in Nashville. He is. Now he's not. I don't know how big a part he is. But he's bought into it, and I forgot the name of it. I'll have to go back and look. But I was surprised at that. He's just. Why does he do the things he do?
He's just expanding the brand.
They're over here now on someplace. Him and his wife they bought a hotel. Did you see that?
Yes.
Up the Alabama, Florida line. I forgot the name of that one too. But I see all these things he's doing. He's not slowing down.
He is not slowing down. That's exactly right.
Tell him how that play last night. I forgot when I was like a.
What play you're talking about?
Remember when I saw it my flag was pulled and the whistle was.
Oh yeah, you have to watch that. With the flags, it's interesting. They can be called for flag guarding. When you're running in, you can't be putting your hands down, kind of swatting somebody away there. And then
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then if you have somebody trying to pull your flag, you just play till you hear a whistle, basically, because if you think they've got your flag, they may not. So.
Yeah, don't you stop running until you hear the whistle.
Whistle blows for half a second.
Yeah.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
They've got three officials out there working it. So
Now I want to know this. I know you were in that touchdown, but how aggressive and how good are you on defense? Did you go after that guy and get that flag?
I'm normally I don't rush. I'm normally as the zone. I normally play zone.
Yeah, he's kind of but he's gotten where he'll stick his nose in there a little bit better. So
I play zone. So.
Yeah. So you have him back in the secondary.
So this is one of the best interviews we've ever had on this show.
This guy is incredible, man.
He really
I'm impressed with this guy. Jordan, your grades, you doing pretty good in school?
He's good student there too. So and he it's funny trying to teach him the game is really the hard part. With football, it's pretty simple. He's got the ball, run. They got the ball, get them. But then when you get into baseball, you got to know all the things right to start with, and where you go in situations and things like that. So we play some Madden, we play some MLB, the show, and just try to learn situations.
What are you talking about?
Well, we haven't right now. We've been playing Madden all the time right now because he likes the Bills. He's become a Josh Allen fan, so that's a better quarterback to pattern yourself after.
Wait, did I bring my?
You didn't bring your drawings. He was even drawing some mascots. He wanted to show you kind of the
good job.
And we'll have
it was logos.
Logos. So sorry.
Can you do Alabama's logo pretty good?
I was doing NFL.
Now, have you been to an Alabama football game yet?
Yes.
Which one did you go to?
We went down to South Florida with him. He's not been on campus there. Yeah.
And that coach is going to Auburn. I was impressed with that guy right there.
Yeah, because Jordan kind of likes the Bulls, or liked the Bulls at one time, because the girls would go down to volleyball camps. Yeah, you're at South Florida Bulls.
South Florida,
Tampa. And so he has a Bulls jersey and a Bama jersey, but we haven't talked much about the Bulls lately. So he's... so we got to get him to get his picks in. He beat me last time.
Oh, that's right. We got to go. Jordan, you got that list?
Yes.
Let's talk the first round of playoffs. Addison, I want yours too.
May have to do them during the Alabama.
All right. We got to get these picks in, and then we got Andy Burcham 8:15, and then Jeremy and I are going to really look at these bowl games and get our picks there and the college playoffs. So Jeremy, I don't want your picks now. No. The kids when we get back. All right. Let's talk about some of our great people we have. We love them. Dr. Chad Mitchell. What a man. Listen to him every Monday right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. The guy is incredible. He's been doing this for 10 years with me, and love him to death. He's busy. He's got this robotic surgery thing he's really working on. Guy's incredible. If you get injured anyway, you don't have to be a great athlete to go get checked by Chad Mitchell. Give him a call. Make an appointment, go see the guy. People come from all around to get operated on Chad Mitchell. The guy's incredible. Also, Stevenson Air Conditioning. You're talking about a local legend. I love this guy. Graduated from Mosley High School, started this business. They knocked a home run. They've expanded throughout the Panhandle of Florida. They're there for you anytime, day or night. If you have a problem keeping that house warm in the winter, you call Stevenson Air Conditioning. Get a service right before winter, right before summer. You'll be glad you did. It saves you money. It saves the unit. If you get a new one, it's one of the few things you can purchase. It pays for itself. Don't go national. Go Stevenson Air Conditioning. You'll be glad you did. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Who's going to win? Alabama, Oklahoma. Listen to it right here on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Saturday morning, 11 o'clock. Miami at A&M right here on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Be right back.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
The Dan Patrick Show. Yeah, even Seattle. I'm still not sure. They could have lost to a grandpa. And I'm watching the game, and look, if Phillip Rivers came on the show, I would say, I think my arm might be stronger than yours. And he would probably agree. But he did okay.
It's the Dan Patrick Show. Weekday mornings from 9 till 11. ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Joanna with ESPN Northwest Florida. Here is your weather forecast on this Thursday morning. As we head into this afternoon and evening, mostly clouds and a possibility of thunderstorms and a high of 69 with a moderate breeze out of the south-southeast around 16 miles per hour. For tonight, partly cloudy skies and a low near 59. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and a high around 66. For Saturday, sunshine and a high of 65. This weather forecast is sponsored by Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for listening to ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Looking for dependable civil construction in the Florida Panhandle? CBC Construction has you covered. From land clearing and drainage to roads and underground utilities, CBC delivers high-quality work on time and on budget. Locally owned and operated, CBC is trusted by schools, developers, and municipalities. To learn more, call CBC Construction 850-740-3815 or visit cbcconstruction.com. That's cbcconstruction.com.
Northwest Florida's home for college football bowl games. WGSX Lynn and WVLQ Port St. Joe.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Powered by Panama City
It's
Toyota.
the Jaguars' final home game of the 2025 regular season, and you don't want to miss it. Join us for our Fan Appreciation Game as the Jaguars face off against the Tennessee Titans in a can't-miss division matchup. It's your chance to cheer on the team as they take the field in their Prowler throwbacks for one last time this season. Secure your seats now and be a part of the action. Go to jaguars.com/tickets or call 904-633-2000.
It's the Coach James Hale Show.
Go nuts.
Live from the J. Michael Studio on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Alabama update. Just talked about them. Brought to you by Stevenson Air Conditioning. Locals taking care of locals throughout the Panhandle of Florida. That is Stevenson Air Conditioning. And don't forget, again, right here on the legendary 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida, you can listen to Alabama at Oklahoma. Kickoff 7 o'clock. We're going to be down at the Cajun Place Saturday watching the Miami Texas A&M game and all the rest of them. Go down and join us at that Cajun Place. They're incredible. 50-cent wings, $5 pitchers. You can't beat that. That Cajun Place on Thomas Drive. Be there. Wear your school colors. Go and watch the Alabama game. Go watch the bowl games there. Go have a great time at that Cajun Place. Food's absolutely incredible. All right, Jeremy, ask Jordan. Let's get these
All right,
picks.
got to do some playoff picks, buddy. So we got the quarterfinals this week, starting tomorrow night. The first game will be in Norman, Oklahoma. That will be Alabama versus Oklahoma. And you got
Alabama.
Put it down. Roll Tide. All right. So, Addison, who you got?
Alabama.
It's tough to beat a team twice in a year.
I mean, we went 1-1 with Georgia. I think we can go 1-1 with Oklahoma.
Okay. So, here we go.
I hope you're right.
Me too.
All right. Jordan, there's 2-lane highways and there's 4-lane highways. And the 2-lane highway is going to go up to Oxford and play Ole Miss. So, 2-lane versus Ole Miss. Who you have?
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Ooh, good job.
Okay.
Good job. I
Ole
like it.
Miss.
I like it.
Ole Miss.
Yeah.
All right. So
But no head coach. That didn't bother you? No concerns?
Lane, you know,
I
Lane,
really don't care.
Lane Kiffin left. They were going to be okay anyway.
They'll be fine.
All right. Then we've got a game in College Station, Texas. The Miami Hurricanes are going to play the Texas A&M Aggies. So
What's the Aggies?
that's their mascot. So who are you pulling for, Texas A&M or Miami? A&M. Okay.
Home
so-
team.
Picking all
Home
my
team.
picks.
Well, right now, it may differ here. So A&M wins.
Probably say A&M too.
Okay.
Is that because they're at home or just?
I think the home field advantage, that's probably nice. And then also just Miami being in Texas, just in general, is so used to being.
Long way. Yeah. Good pick.
All right. And then the last one out in Eugene, Oregon, you got James Madison, who.
Oregon.
You didn't even wait. Just give him the Ducks. Okay. All right. So if we follow all of your picks, you got the Ducks?
Oregon, yeah.
All right.
Nope.
So
I don't got
pretty-
no faith in James Madison.
Okay. So that puts Oregon playing Texas Tech, winner of the Big 12 conference. Are you going to take Texas Tech or are you going to take Oregon again?
Tech.
Tech again.
He's following
Wow.
Tommy St. Amant here. So.
Yeah.
All right, so
Was that an upset? That'd be an upset. No, no.
It'd be kind of a toss-up. You know, Oregon's got that high-powered offense, but Texas Tech has this great defense. So
Yeah.
All right,
And Texas Tech's fourth, so it wouldn't be an upset.
all right. So I'm gonna go with Addison first this time. So that
Yes, it doesn't look like you're taking my picks.
So you had Alabama beating Oklahoma, which would put Alabama going back out to Pasadena, a place you've been before, in the Rose Bowl to play Indiana. So who would you have in the game between Alabama and Indiana?
Indiana doesn't play a lot, so.
I'd probably say Alabama.
No, I'm going to take the Crimson Tide. You know,
Bama.
so
Bama.
So interesting little side note here. If Alabama advances, it would be Alabama playing on January 1st, 2026, 100 years to the day since Alabama played in their first Rose Bowl
and won the national
and
championship.
won against Washington 20
Wouldn't
to
that be
19.
something?
So that's a storyline.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. So don't rule it out.
Already picked Bama.
All right. So In the other games, you had Tulane and Ole Miss. You had Ole Miss winning, which would set up a game between Ole Miss and Georgia. Addison, who would you have between Ole Miss and Kirby Smart's Bulldogs?
I'd probably pick Georgia.
That's a good pick.
Yeah.
Because there's no coach at Ole Miss. I think Ole Miss can last one game without their coach, but with Georgia, I think it's going to be a different story.
All right, so Bulldogs. Okay.
Baby.
And then the last one in the Texas A&M, Miami, that would have Texas A&M advancing, and they would get the Ohio State Buckeyes.
They've been ranked number one the whole year.
They've been the number one team all.
Then they lost Indiana.
Yep.
Who?
Ohio State. So you'd have Ohio State or Texas A&M.
A&M.
Wow.
Wow. That shocked me. Upset, baby.
All right.
Wait, I'll go with Ohio State.
Right.
Not so fast.
Jordan, I love it, man. That's awesome.
He's borrowed your pencil, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's like me.
He's
Good
got
job,
Coach's
Jordan.
pencil in there.
Love it.
All right. And so Addison,
smart.
Ohio State or
I'll probably go Ohio State.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that gets us to the semifinals. Addison, you have Texas Tech playing Alabama.
Probably Texas Tech.
That's when you have Alabama bowing out, okay?
Yeah.
So, all right, Jordan, you would have Georgia. You would have Texas Tech playing Alabama.
Texas Tech.
No, Texas Tech, yeah. That's Tech, like doesn't have the A in it.
Alabama.
Oh,
love it.
All right.
Love it.
So the sibling split here. All right. Then you both got Georgia versus Ohio State. This would be okay.
Who do you got?
He had Ohio State.
Ohio State beating Georgia?
Yeah.
You sure?
No.
Stand your ground, don't.
No, that's probably a good pick. Seriously.
I'll let Addison go first.
There you go.
Right. Wait, who is it? Georgia, Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Probably Georgia.
Okay.
honestly.
All right.
Yeah.
Go Dogs. All right, Jordan, who you got?
Ohio State.
All right.
You got the Buckeyes. Okay.
Addison, in your national championship game, you got Texas Tech playing Georgia.
Probably Texas Tech.
Oh, a Tech's defense steps up.
Beat Ohio State. Georgia. You got Georgia.
Yeah.
Georgia.
Tommy Santamont has Texas Tech.
Has Texas Tech as well here. So, and Jordan, you would have
Georgia.
Alabama.
No, he's got Ohio State.
Ohio State, yeah.
And Texas Tech
playing.
Who wins? Ohio State or Texas Tech?
Actually,
No, he said Alabama, Ohio
Alabama.
State.
Yeah.
Oh, you got Alabama?
Yeah, you got Alabama and Ohio State.
Oh, okay.
So who do you have there?
I'm going to try to go with Alabama.
He's heart picking here. So.
Hey, history, baby. History. 100 years ago. You might knock it out of the ballpark with that.
There you go. All right.
Good
so
job.
their picks are locked. Here we are.
I would not want to watch that game.
Now, we
Alabama,
got this
Ohio
recorded, right? We got this recorded.
we can go back and pull it
up. Yes.
We'll get them all written down. You know, Jordan got me on the last week when he was in here by one pick here.
Jordan, I want to ask you something. Did he admit that at church? Did he say, my son beat me in picks?
Yes.
He did? You did? Good.
I owned it. You know, people were asking, well, because we talked about us being out here and made our picks and locked them, and then folks wanted them on record to know who
I
picked
saw
who.
some of on Facebook, people were making comments about what your picks were. One of them said, I hope he's right. I hope he's right.
Yep.
You did good, man. You did
Out of the mouths of babes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Aston, let me ask you something. When you went to that Rose Bowl, that's when Alabama played Michigan. Saban's last game ever. I mean, you saw history being made. What was the experience like? Have you gone to other bowl games also?
Yeah, I have. It was, the experience of the Rose Bowl is just so different because, for both teams, it was just such a different setting. I mean, because Michigan and Alabama, they're just two on that side, and California's on the other side. But, it was fun to go and watch. And the Rose Bowl, just like the environment around it, is so interesting. And it's like the whole, and the teams too, both bringing their bands and everything.
Yeah.
It's cool. It was
And that's true blue blood. What was it like, though? Because most bowl games, like the Sugar Bowl, I love the Sugar Bowl. You got all the buildings, all the partying around there. You see the fan bases all together. But the Rose Bowl was kind of out in the middle of nowhere.
I like sugar.
Out in the middle of nowhere. Did you like that? All the people out there
Yeah, I like
you call it
that.
tailgating.
Yeah, the tailgating environment, I mean, it's a lot different. I mean, because everybody's having to, like, learn where they're going to go. Nobody's used to that.
You park on a golf course in Pasadena. They bring you in, and so you're on the golf course in and around the Rose Bowl, and you just kind of set up shop there, and you got your balloons where you kind of know where you parked at, and everybody files in. But the setting is just breathtaking. I mean, it really is. With the
Do they shuttle people in and out, or just
no,
let them park?
you just come in and park.
So it must be huge. I've never seen. Have no idea.
Yeah, it's old. I mean, it was there.
Jeremy Pruitt told me. He said he didn't like that much. He said it's old. The locker room isn't that
right
up to it. It's ugly up underneath it.
It's all about the tradition. They love their Rose Bowl more than they really, care about the playoff or any of those things. And those accommodations have been made simply because of what that game means.
If Alabama gets there, are you going again?
She's already asked if we can go, so we'll work on going.
Can I go?
That's a hard one.
Long plane ride. We'll see. But Addison's got quite a pedigree here. I mean,
I got this. I can say all of them. Okay. So I've been to the Rose Bowl, and then I had the national championship, the 2022 national championship in Indianapolis, Georgia, Alabama.
I remember y'all going to that.
Then I have 3 Iron Bowls.
3 Iron Bowls now.
And then
What? Time out. Any of them at Auburn?
I actually 2 at Auburn and only 1 at Alabama.
Wow.
She was there at the Gravedigger.
Wow. Did you have Alabama stuff on?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Always.
Okay. Yeah, it was a little dicey.
And then I have
Alabama, Wisconsin
at Wisconsin, and then
Lambeau Field the next day. We went to watch Green Bay. Florida State.
Oh yeah, Florida State game at Florida State.
Yeah,
you've seen a lot. You're young. That's awesome.
So
man.
she likes to go.
You got a good mom and daddy. I'll tell you that. Now, Jordan, how many games have you been? Just one Alabama game?
That South Florida game.
But you're still young.
Yeah, he's on deck to go to a lot of things here. So, yeah, I'm looking at the schedule next year, and I was planning on taking everybody up to Morgantown, but they canceled the Alabama-West Virginia game, and so now I've told them we're probably going to go to Baton Rouge as a family. So my 50th birthday is this coming year.
LSU.
And I'm gonna I'll take them to.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but she wants to go, and we're going to play Tennessee every year.
Nice knowing you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not going to play LSU every other year in Baton Rouge now. So it'll be a little less frequent. So this is the year to kind of catch LSU, and then we'll pick up Knoxville at some point.
Your LSU tickets, will they be lower level or
whatever we can find at that point? But with Kiffin in town, I mean, there's so much drama. And you did see LSU Ole Miss as the first conference game for both teams. Oh, my goodness.
That's going to be fun. He'll get hit with some golf balls and stuff. All right, we get back. Andy Burcham, everything you know about the Auburn Tigers. Basketball team's doing pretty well. Maybe not as well as we thought. Football team, they're losing players, they're gaining players. They got their coaching staff, I think, put together pretty well. I think good things are going to happen at Auburn. I thought good things were going to happen this year at Auburn. I was surprised when it didn't. But they got to keep, Alabama hired Bo Nix, or Derek Nix, our Southern Mississippi guy. And I'm telling you now, I think we're going to pick up at least one huge receiver from Auburn, maybe 2, but I know 1. The Buckeyes are going after the big prize over there. We get back. We got Andy Burcham. Let's just take the break. We'll be right back. And don't forget, too, after Andy, we're going to give away to our favorite listeners. 10th caller at 8:30, 215-6290. We'll be right back. We're Jordan with Addison, with Jeremy, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
The Sports Blitz.
Once you spoil someone with twice that much money after a couple good games at the end of the freshman season, I go, there's no problem signing them the next year. And these guys all got to answer to the boosters. Well, you call a few of the boosters on the phone and say, hey, listen, we're going to give Lagway another $4 million. Hell no.
The Sports Blitz.
Live and local, weekdays, 4 to 6.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Joanna with ESPN Northwest Florida. Here is your weather forecast on this Thursday morning. As we head into this afternoon and evening, mostly clouds and a possibility of thunderstorms and a high of 69 with a moderate breeze out of the south-southeast around 16 miles per hour. For tonight, partly cloudy skies and a low near 59. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and a high around 66. For Saturday, sunshine and a high of 65. This weather forecast is sponsored by Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for listening to ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Keep the adventure going this holiday season in a new Kia from Bill Bird Kia during the Season of New Tradition sales event. Bill Bird Kia is now offering 0.9% APR for up to 60 months, plus $1,000 bonus cash on the purchase of a new 2025 Kia Sorento or a new 25 Kia Telluride. You'll get the perfect balance of comfort, safety, and technology. Countdown to savings is going on now. Celebrate the season in style and drive away in a new Kia today. Bill Bird Kia is the home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Stop by and see us at 2435 East 15th Street or anytime at BillBirdKiaPanamaCity.com. Offer from Kia Finance America for the purchase of a new 2025 Kia Sorento or VIN-specific new 2025 Telluride with $1,705 per month per $1,000 financed at 60 months. Quantities limited. $1,000 APR bonus is applied as down payment and no cash value cannot be combined with other finance offers. The 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty is a Bill Bird Kia warranty. Offer for well-qualified buyers must take delivery from dealer stock through 1/2/26.
Give them a call. Phone lines are open. 850-215-6290. The Coach James Hale Show is taking your calls live and local from the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. And now, War Eagle. Live from the J. Michael Studio, it's the Auburn Update on the Coach James Hale Show with the voice of the Auburn Tigers, Andy Burcham. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Eagle! Hey! Let's bring the voice of the Auburn Tiger, Andy Burcham, on, the legend himself. People love him, and we're glad and thankful that we have him. Andy, how you doing today, buddy?
James, I'm doing very well today. I hope you are.
We're doing great. You know what? We'll get into Auburn questions later. I want to talk Andy Burcham questions. What's the family going to do? We know that you're the hardest working man in radio. You're one of the few people that do this. You do football, you do basketball, and you do baseball. Most people don't do all three. It's incredible. You're not home a whole lot. What's Christmas like at your house? Give us a rundown what it's like to be Andy Burcham this time of the year. I know we talked about the basketball schedule. I know there's some time there to maybe you can relax and enjoy yourself. Give us what you're going to be doing to your family for Christmas and the holidays, if you don't mind.
Head to Indianapolis tomorrow for the Purdue game tomorrow night. On Sunday, I'll fly into Huntsville to meet up with my wife's family for their Christmas. We will drive back to Auburn from Huntsville on Monday. And then I've got family coming into town for Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. And so we will have two different Christmases, one in Huntsville, one at home. And then get ready for the Queens game on the 29th, and then the start of Southeastern Conference play on January 3rd.
And that's what everybody's waiting for, is to start playing conference basketball. Yeah. All right, before we jump into basketball, I want to talk football, and I'm curious about this. In the old days, and when you first started calling games, you got to know the players. Like, I loved it when you had recruiting day was so big that you knew over the next 2 or 3 years you had a chance to be pretty good because you had a great recruiting class. And you could follow these guys. You got to know their names, their That's kind of gone away because of this NIL and the transfer. Now, I don't mind the kids getting paid, but what I hate is you made a commitment to a school, stay there at least a whole calendar year, but I wish they would stay there the entire time they go to Auburn or Alabama, Georgia, wherever. How hard is it for you guys to get to know these guys and the names of 85 players on a roster that you got to cover? In the old days, remember, you could follow them. You knew what you were dealing with. You got a guy coming in here in the fall, you don't really know much about him, and then you learn, I guess, as the season goes on. Is it a big difference from the way it used to be and what it is now, or do you just get used to it?
You just get used to it, James. I mean, it is different now than it once was. I mean, that signing day in February was a big one.
Yeah, huge.
And and not that the December signing day isn't big, because it is, but because of the transfer portal, you've got signing day in December, And then the transfer portal starts January 2nd, so it's a completely different deal. And you've got guys coming in, and they may be here for a season and then move on. And then there are other guys that you know, transfer in and they stay and they close out their college careers with you. So, yeah, it's a little bit different, but it's like this for everybody. So you just get used to it.
Yeah, and all three sports. It's crazy.
Right.
Now, another thing, and I think the college coaches did it to themselves. I don't like it as being a high school coach. I would like these kids to finish out their senior year, go to prom, be a high school senior the entire year. But everybody wanted them and started out slowly, and now everybody wants these guys on campus second semester to get an edge for spring football next year's team. And that screwed up the calendar. I wish we'd go back and have, like it used to be, in February, this is the signing day. I wish they could do some way with, I don't know how to straighten out the transfer deal. I don't know what you do there. But look, you got people transferring in and out, and there are people preparing to play in bowl games, in the playoffs. It's just crazy the way college football is. Do you know how many Auburn's going to get in for next semester? I don't know if you're allowed to even talk about that, but if you can, do you know the number?
James, I don't know, but my guess is it'll be most of them that signed in December.
Yeah,
will be here in January.
Yeah,
and go through spring ball. I think this is here's one reason I think that we see it now is because many of these guys are going to play as true freshmen.
Yeah, you're right.
And in a day and age, I mean, you know, it hadn't been that long ago. I guess it is to some where you weren't allowed to play as a freshman. I mean, freshman year, you played freshman ball. That was it.
Yeah.
It is more and more important now for guys to come in and play.
Yeah.
As true freshmen. May not start, but you're on special teams. You're part of the depth at whatever position you're playing. So I think that's a part of it. Hats off to these student athletes, James, because they're working in the classroom in high school as well.
Yeah.
And they're graduating a semester early, or their eligibility, you know, they get through graduation or all of their academic work a semester early.
Yeah.
So hats off to these guys for doing that and getting ready, and they'll be in. A good portion of them will be in January. They'll go through winter workouts. They'll go through spring ball, which I think spring ball this year for Auburn is as important as it's been in a long, long time.
No doubt.
With this new staff and the new system and everything. So I can't fault these guys for getting in here early, especially if they plan, they have hopes of playing as a true freshman at Auburn.
I go back when we played way back in the 70s. We actually had JV, not call it JV. I guess you call it JV. We had games. We go play LSU and all the teams around Southern Mississippi. They don't have that anymore because, like you pointed out, they're playing. They're on special teams. Some of them even start at skill positions and things like that. But that goes back to, got to give a shout out to high school coaches and how everything's developed. You have weight rooms now, and the kids are developing earlier, and these guys are doing a great job coaching these high school kids up in the weight room and on the practice fields to give them the opportunity to go play at these big-time ball clubs, and they do it. And now I'm going to shut up because, Andy, someone wants to ask you a question. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hey, Andy, Jeremy, good morning.
Hey, Jeremy, good morning.
Merry Christmas to you and your family there as you get ready to head out. This is an unusual kind of time at Auburn. You've got programs in transition, basketball program in transition, a new coach there, football program in transition. All that brings an air of uncertainty, brings an air of hope. As you're kind of gauging your interactions with the football program, basketball program, and all that has happened over these past few weeks. What's the sort of sentiment, mood, around each of these? If you can kind of take football and then maybe take basketball as to where football hopes to be and maybe where basketball is as they're kind of assessing, kind of the new realities they're facing now.
Well, basketball, you're in the midst of the season, so I mean, you're in the grind of it, and you've got a number 6 team in the country that you'll face Saturday night, basically on a home court advantage for Purdue in Indianapolis. You break for Christmas. You get one more non-conference game on the 29th, and then it's the start of Southeastern Conference play. So it's the grind of 2 games per week in SEC play. And I think this is going to be another good year for the Southeastern Conference. Auburn has some some work to do. I mean, it's lost its backup big in Emeka Opurum, who's done for the year with a medical condition. And so you got to figure out depth in the midst of this season. So that's basketball. You're in the middle of the season already. For football, there's hope. There's hope with the Alex Golish staff and this team. However it translates or however it develops, I mean, we won't know for sure until January who's on the roster, because there are guys talking about leaving this team. There will be guys coming in from the transfer portal. So there's a lot of speculation at this point. And while the staff is complete now with the latest addition of Larry Scott as the tight ends coach, and your staff is complete, but you don't have a team. I mean, you have a team, but you don't have a roster at this point. And so there will be a great deal of attention to spring ball, more so, I think, this year than we've had in quite some time. At the quarterback spot, who's going to be on the roster at quarterback for Auburn? How many of the receivers are actually going to stay at Auburn? A couple of the guys have already announced that they're going to be going. I mean, Auburn got some really good news yesterday that Xavier Atkins will be back after an All-American season at linebacker. You still have to develop up front on both offense and defense. So there is great hope with this staff and with this team, but we don't know exactly what this team is going to be until after the portal is done in January.
Andy, we don't have much time. I do somebody wanted to ask a question to you. The matchup with Purdue, how does Auburn match up this Saturday with Purdue? How's that look?
They're big and physical, and that has not been a great matchup for Auburn this season. Auburn's got to find a way to win a game against a team that is big and physical. Purdue will go 6'9", 6'9", 6'11" on the front line, and oh, by the way, they bring 7'4" off the bench. So this is a big physical basketball team. Auburn has to do a good job of rebounding against a team that will be bigger than Auburn in most spots on the floor. And Auburn's got to find a way to get out in transition and make that work to its advantage. And oh, by the way, in addition to the size that this team has, Purdue has probably the best pure point guard in the country, Braden Smith, who's averaging 9 assists per ball game. It is a tall task for Auburn on Saturday.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, I know our time is up, but I tell you, we've really enjoyed having you on. You're a great man, and you do a great job. And by the way, I don't know some of these guys personally, but I know of these coaches he's brought in there. He's hired a good football staff.
I think it's a really good staff.
Really good staff, no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Andy, have a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and I hope we have the best for you, and we'll talk to you. We're going to be off for a while. We'll call you back when we get back on the air, okay?
All right, guys, you have a great one. Merry Christmas, guys. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. War Eagle, buddy. All right, let's talk about some of our great people. We've got so many of them. The legendary J. Michael's Restaurant. Go have a great time today. The best seafood, ice cold beer, the legendary J. Michael's. It was packed out yesterday, lunch and dinner. Also, don't forget about over in Lynn Haven. The city commissioner, Pat Perneau, is incredible, but his restaurant, second to none. The key word here is Lynn Haven. Beef O'Brady's Lynn Haven. Go watch all the big ball games. If you're having a party, you want to watch all games at the house. You don't want to go and have a great time with TVs everywhere, great atmosphere. You want to do it at home. That's okay with Pat. Call, tell him whatever number you want, whatever you want. They're going to have it waiting for you when you get there. A lot of people are doing that. Everybody's buying a lot of wings, taking them home, having parties. I like going there and eating there. The people treat you like family there. Beef O'Brady's Lynn Haven. You're already out there. You're already over there in Lynn Haven. Let's go see Russ and Amber.
They have still a great selection. They pull
6
out
days
a different
away.
selection every single day. And they're going to be open this Saturday from 10 until 2 for all of you last-minute Christmas shoppers. We're talking about David Adamson Designer Jewelry, 830 Highway 77 in Lynn Haven.
And I'll tell you where I'm going to be Saturday morning. Please come join us. And whatever team you love, wear this shirt, man. Put it on. Wear it proudly. We're going to be at the Cajun Place. Kickoff 11 o'clock for Texas A&M versus Miami. When that ball kicks off, 50-cent wings. Yes, 50-cent wings, $5 pitchers, and they got their menu there that's incredible. They open doors at 10 on Saturday mornings. You can have brunch. You can have whatever you want. Same thing on Sunday mornings, 10 to 12, North Shore Jazz Band's playing. They got great food, great breakfast, and then the NFL package, 27-plus TVs. That Cajun place is incredible. Come visit with us Saturday morning, 11 o'clock. You'll be glad you did. We'll be right back with Jeremy. We're going to get his picks on these bowl games. Alabama, Oklahoma, right here on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Jeremy, wind gust up to 40 miles an hour. That hurts Bama. Not Oklahoma, Bama. Be right back.
And when we come back, we will be taking the 10th caller at 215-6290. The 10th caller, let's start it right now. Why not? The 10th caller, it's 215-6290. Going to get a chance to win a $25 gift certificate from our good friends at Lone Star Boil House. Anytime Fitness 30-day membership, a gift certificate from the Boot Store, Buffalo Rock Products, a $10 gift certificate from Golf Plus. And all you have to do is be the lucky 10th caller at 215-6290.
Weather in the Panhandle never stops. Turn to 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Joanna with your latest forecast.
Up to the minute weather reports all day long.
A chance of thunderstorms and moderate rain.
In-depth storm coverage.
Winter Storm Enzo.
And breaking weather as it happens.
Hurricane Helene.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
We do have a tropical storm warning.
Rely on it.
Golf is a game that should be fun, but to have the most fun, you need to play your best. That's where the experts at Golf Plus come in. Their friendly staff will guide you through the buying process, answer all your questions, and can help with any repairs you need along the way. Golf Plus is your custom fitting, club repair, and golf retail shop. Golf Plus staff is non-commissioned and will work with you to find the best product for your game, just like they've been doing since 1988. Golf Plus in Panama City Beach. Fitting, repair, retail. That's Golf Plus.
Gift card deals are everywhere this week. National Gift Card Week is happening now through December 13th, the first nationwide event bringing exclusive gift card deals to retailers across the country and at giftcards.com. Gift cards have been the most requested holiday gift for nearly 2 decades, and shoppers are buying more of them this year. They're looking for gifts that hold their value, feel personal yet flexible, and fit tighter budgets. Shoppers can find limited time offers in-store and online at participating retailers like Target and Kroger. Giftcards.com is also featuring deals across more than 200 brands, from dining and fashion to entertainment and everyday essentials. Gift cards solve multiple holiday shopping challenges. They eliminate shipping concerns, provide budget flexibility, and give recipients the freedom to choose what fits their needs. For more information about participating brands and offers, visit giftcards.com or check gift card displays at local stores through December 13th.
When he played football, helmets had not been invented yet. Players played both sides, and quarterbacks weren't afraid of needles. It's the Coach James Hale Show, live from the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Jeremy, we got a winner. David Higgins, is that who won?
Right.
Good. David, how you doing this morning?
I'm great. How are you guys?
We're doing great. Where do you live? On the beach in town? Where you live?
I live on the beach.
Good man. Good man. What's your favorite college football team?
I'm a Bulldog.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, as your world, we just live in it. Kirby Smart is the man. I bow down to you and the Bulldogs. I think they're probably going to win another national championship this year.
I think if we have another opportunity, it's this year.
Well, you're probably going to have to face Alabama for the third time. Jeremy's got some insight I had no idea about.
What's that?
I don't know.
Really?
I'm just giving it some. No, I don't feel good about the Oklahoma game. To be honest with you. Hey, listen. There's something out there. I wish I knew how to. I'm not good at this phone stuff. Kirby was going nuts, and this is on campus. They were driving by, and their window was down. You could hear him going nuts over the quarterback lineman. He's the best. He's the best coach out there right now. I love the fact that he says we're going to do it our way. If you don't like it, you don't have to be here. And that's the reason they're so physical. Right. That's the reason they play so hard. And a lot of those guys love playing at Georgia.
That's right. And you don't see them just run out of bounds. They take someone with them.
Yeah, they're the most physical football team in college football, and they usually are every year with him. Alabama used to be that way. We're not that way anymore, and that kind of breaks my heart. We're not very, I don't think we're very tough like we used to be. All right, let me ask you this.
It'll come back around.
Who would Georgia play for the national championship? Who do you got in your bracket? Who do you see play for the championship?
I think it's going to be Indiana.
Okay. Do you think Oklahoma gets Alabama again?
I do.
All right. Miami on the road at A&M. Who do you like in that one?
Miami's scrappy. Let's go with Miami.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. That's what we want to know because we're getting ready to make our picks right now. Hey, did he tell you what you need to do to come out and pick up your gift?
Yep, he sure did.
Okay, I want to thank you so much for listening. We appreciate all you guys that listen to us, and I hope you have a great Christmas and Happy New Year, okay?
Same to you guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Panama City Beach. Love it. Love it. Good job. All right, let's get rolling. Southern Mississippi. Head football coach is now at Memphis. Blake Anderson's the head football coach. Blake actually signed... I think him and Andy Siegel coached together. But anyway, Blake actually signed Jeremy Hester. Jeremy plays a true freshman over at Southern Mississippi. They're in New Orleans, and they're going to play Western Kentucky, which we've not had a lot of success with Western Kentucky. And I think that game is actually tonight. I could be that I'm not sure. But anyway, who do you like, Southern Mississippi or Western Kentucky?
I actually like the Hilltoppers here.
Yeah, I got you.
I know your Eagles are heart pick there, but
yeah,
I think bowl games are kind of glorified exhibitions now, and
we've always struggled with them. Historically, we've struggled with it.
It's a gritty program.
Yeah, no doubt about that. All right, and I tell you what, Blake's been there, so I think somebody's going to play hard. I just think Western Kentucky might have a little bit better ball players. These two teams were hoping to play each other in the national championship, not in the Pinstripe Bowl. I love Dabo Swinney. I still think he's one of the best to ever do it. Playing Penn State, they're used to that really cold weather. Had Clemson, they have cold weather there too. Who do you like?
The novelty of playing, in that ball game, I think is going to be fun just from a tourist standpoint, but going north for a Southern team is a challenge. I mean, we see that in the pros all the time. It's less frequent in the college game. So I'll take Penn State.
Oh, you got Penn State. Okay, you're the first one to pick Penn State. Georgia Tech. I love their head football coach. I hope one day he'd be a great coach at Alabama one day, maybe. They're playing BYU. They've lost 2 to the same team, Texas Tech. Who do you like in this one?
BYU.
This is down Pop-Tarts.
BYU bounces back. Texas Tech's just a bit cut above BYU. BYU's a solid program. Those guys are a couple years older on average than Tech. Tech's gritty, but the Cougars get it done.
Okay. We got our next is going to be the Gator Bowl. We got Virginia, and their coach might be going to Michigan. That's kind of what we're hearing right now. Missouri had a really good year. The coach has done a good job. A lot of guys have gone after him. He signed an extension, $10.5 million a year. Got a big bump in the pay raise. They got some guys not going to play in the bowl game like everybody else. This is like shooting dice or something. Who do you like in this one?
I'm going to stay with Drinkwitz.
SEC, baby.
Yeah, I think Missouri, gets it done. Again, flip of a coin.
Wildcat, you with him, Missouri?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Now, this one, you're going to be surprised. In my opinion, I got a feeling LSU's going to struggle in this ball game. It's Houston. They're playing the Texas Bowl. They're playing Houston. I've heard, don't know if it's true, more Houston players will be playing the game than LSU players. We got everything that's going on. People are transferring out. Coaches are leaving left and right. Ole Miss is hiring former LSU coaches.
Where's that?
Lane's coaching.
Where's that?
Hiring Ole Miss coaches. So Ole Miss and LSU are going to get ugly. It's in the Texas Bowl. It's in Texas.
Okay.
So,
no question.
Jeremy, does LSU have enough people show up to play? They finished the year poorly. I kind of think it's going to keep going poorly.
This is one of these rare sort of. I know Houston's Big 12 now, but in my mind, Houston's always Conference USA. This is a chance for them to notch a win over SEC program.
Yes.
They're ready to play. It's who wants to be there and who wants to play.
How excited is LSU playing Houston?
Not excited at all.
They're not. They thought they'd be playing for a championship.
Right. So it is Houston.
I kind of think you're right there. Wildcat, what do you think? Does LSU show up?
No.
LSU Jeff, I love you.
They're burned out, traded out, moved around.
Yeah. I love LSU Jeff, but I think LSU might lose this one. All right. This is in their home state, the Music City Bowl. It's going to be packed out. They're playing Bielema in Illinois. Who do you like? Tennessee Volunteers. They just fired their defensive coordinator. Who do you like in this one?
I do like the Vols. I think being in the state of Tennessee will create a little added motivation. Rare game in the Music City, for them mostly. They play Nashville every other year with Vanderbilt, but this is a little different environment.
What do you say?
Yeah, go Vols.
Go Vols, baby. All right, USC TCU, the Cinderella of the past, got destroyed in the national championship game by Georgia's 70s by 60-something points. USC, they've got an unbelievable recruiting class coming up next year. Do they get it done? Big Ten.
SC.
USC, I'm with you. I think they get it done. Wildcat.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not how excited as USC players playing TCU. I'm not sure about that. That's what I'm saying. You just don't know bowl games anymore. Who you got?
Yeah.
All right.
German. Yep.
We got the Quest Bowl. Vandy got a chance to win 11 ball games. Got their quarterback. Iowa, one of the best coaches in all college football, doesn't get enough credit. Iowa does a great job. That's a great program. Big Ten, they find a way to win. They're a physical football team. Who wins this one?
Well, the Heisman voters are going to be on the Iowa sidelines there to kind of confirm that they made the right choice.
Yeah. Talk about motivation.
Yeah, and Iowa's defense is going to be really ready for their shot. This is two contrasting styles. Vanderbilt wants to get up and down. Iowa wants to just plod along and drain this game. Iowa gets it done.
Iowa. I hear you. Okay. Arizona State and Duke. Duke won the ACC. Arizona State is going to get a raise if he stays, and looks like I'm here now. We both heard it could be the guy from Virginia and not Dillingham going to Michigan. Who's going to win this ballgame? Who wants to be there and who's going to want to win?
Arizona State going to win the ballgame.
Arizona State. Wildcat, Duke have a shot?
You know what? I like underdogs. Duke's got a shot. I'm taking Duke.
All right, we got Duke.
Write it down. Pencil it in.
I got you. Duke boy. You got a Duke boy. All right. The Citrus Bowl. Michigan doesn't even have a head football coach now. All the scandals, all the negativity. Start quietly getting in practice time. They want to finish the season strong. I'm sure Texas is disappointed. They're not in the bowl game, in the playoff game also. Which team wants to be there? Which team wins? You would think Texas has the edge with their head coach. Who do you like?
I think Sark's going to be able to motivate them. As bitter as they are, sometimes, hey, we should have been in there. And that
channel that anger.
Exactly. I think this.
I like that word, channel.
That anger. Yes, I think Texas will be ready simply because he's locked in. He's staying. This is a chance for them to have one more opportunity.
And we don't know who's going to show up for Michigan.
Right. I mean, this is a disaster, limping in for Ann Arbor. So Longhorns big.
All right. You got Longhorns? Last one, we'll take a break. Vegas Bowl, Nebraska, Utah. Whittingham's retiring. Last game. You think they'd be ready to play? Nebraska, quarterback issues. He going to stay? Is he gone? They got some issues there. Who you like in this one? Utah and the coach leaving?
The Utes.
You big time. Wildcat, who you like? Coach?
The Utes. Everybody's got these issues. It's so hard to make an educated guess.
Well, it's
either player issues or coaches are gone.
It's crazy.
Defensive coaches are gone, or this one's coming in, and they're all doing it.
Transferring out, not playing.
It's just more evidence the Bulls are dead.
They killed the greatest tradition of college football. Greed. We get back. Jeremy's pick on his picks. Who's going to play the championship? Who's going to win the first rounds? We'll be right back. You're listening to the legendary 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Joy to the world, the Lord is gone. Let her receive a gift.
Hawks on ESPN Northwest Florida just got unsportsmanlike.
Not only are we talking about the Kansas City Chiefs having several significant streaks snapped, we're talking about how this Mahomes injury is going to impact them in 2026 and beyond. It feels like the death of the dynasty as we know it. Are they going to be able to have a second act like we've seen the New England Patriots and other NFL dynasties have in the past?
Evan, Canty, and Michelle. Weekdays 5 to 7 on ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Joanna with ESPN Northwest Florida. Here is your weather forecast on this Thursday morning. As we head into this afternoon and evening, mostly clouds and a possibility of thunderstorms and a high of 69 with a moderate breeze out of the south-southeast around 16 miles per hour. For tonight, partly cloudy skies and a low near 59. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and a high around 66. For Saturday, sunshine and a high of 65. This weather forecast is sponsored by Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for listening to ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party. You see that new welcome offer? Bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if you win. I think we got to jump on this.
What's John Daly think?
I think you got to grip it and rip it. Grip it? And rip it.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New players bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable and bonus bets. Not a cash offer. Offered by Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
When it comes to building smart and roofing right, TK Vandy's is the name you can trust. They're your go-to for general contracting, design build solutions, and top quality roofing. From concept to completion, they deliver excellence on time and on budget. Whether it's a custom build or a complex renovation, they've got you covered, literally. Call TK Vandy today and build something better together. TK Vandy, built with purpose, roofed with pride.
This is where heroes are created, legends are born, and dynasties forged. The Sports Talk Master, ESPN Northwest Florida. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michael Studio.
Welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. We're doing our brackets right now with Jeremy Prison. But one of my favorite people in the world is on the phone. I love him. LSU Jeff. He used to call me. Now he divorced me. I don't see him anymore. He doesn't even come to lunch with me
a piece
anymore.
Of his mind. Give it to him.
All right, Jeff. Tell me what's on your mind. What did I get wrong?
Oh my God! They know you've been naughty or nice, and y'all picking Houston is just naughty.
I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, we want LSU to win. Who's going to play? How excited are they about playing Houston? Come on.
Man, we got 6 guys opted out, I mean, at least I know that I know of. So it's not looking good. But, we're playing at their own place. We're playing in Houston against Houston, so... that's another thing that's going against us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And to Houston, that's the biggest game all year. To play LSU, to beat an SEC school, I think they're going to be more motivated. And look at the coaching staff. Ole Miss hired LSU coaches. LSU, we all know who they hired. That game's going to be – I can't wait till next year when he goes back to Oxford. That's going to be crazy.
Yeah, it will be. That's for sure.
I mean, if you're Houston, Jeff, you've played Oregon State, Texas Tech, Oklahoma State, Arizona State, West Virginia, UCF, TCU, Baylor. I mean, Colorado Rice and Stephen F. Austin. You haven't had a shot in an SEC school. You're bringing your A game.
They're going to show up and play. All right, hey, help us out. We're going to do our picks here. I want you to help us out. All right, we got Alabama Friday night, right here on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida, 7 o'clock kickoff. Bama goes in there. They got some guys back there healthy. Wind gusts up to 40 miles an hour. It's not going to be that cold. It's going to be the wind. Home game. Oklahoma owns Alabama. We've only beaten them one time. We're 5-1-1 all time versus Oklahoma. How can we beat Oklahoma? Jeff, who's going to win that ball game? Alabama or Oklahoma?
You're going to like one of my guesses on these playoffs, and then you're not going to like another one. I got Bama because you know why? They out-yardaged Oklahoma in that November matchup. And they're going to do it again, and they're going to win the game this time, and then they're going to lose the next round.
Thank you, sir. All right, Jeremy, What's going to happen? Give us a rundown.
Hard to beat a team twice in one season, as we've seen with the Bulldogs. Alabama won in every area but the score in Tuscaloosa. Low-scoring game, special teams, turnovers will go Alabama's way this time. Alabama gets it done.
Alabama. All right, let me point out something to you. When you go on the road, you got to pack your defense. Who has the best defense? Oklahoma. Who has the best special teams? Oklahoma. Watch out. I'm worried about my Bama fans. I'm not going to make my pick until tomorrow. All right, let's go to the next one. I can't wait for this one. 11 o'clock, that Cajun place will be down there. Wear your school colors and listen to it right here on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Miami, big up front, both sides of the ball, physical football team going to Texas A&M, 107,000 fans there. Jeff, what's going to happen, Miami or A&M?
You know, there were no upsets in the first round of the playoffs last year, and I think it's finally going to happen. I think Miami is going to pull this upset on Texas A&M, and that's coming from a guy where Texas A&M just killed LSU, and Reed just ran all over the field. I mean, we couldn't even stop him. It was mind-boggling. But then when I watched Texas A&M against the Longhorns, I just felt like it was a different team.
Yeah.
And I think Miami's going to win this in a tight one. I think it'll be the closest game of the weekend.
Yeah, the most physical team's going to win this game, and right now I'm kind of leaning to what he just said. Who you like and why?
Only because it's in College Station. I've got A&M. You know, these two played a home and home just a few years ago, and Miami actually won in College Station. A&M won down in Coral Gables. A&M coming off of a loss, a heartbreaking loss, undefeated season. You know, do they let Texas beat them twice? May be the question.
Good point. It goes to me, the quarterback. Is he on or is he off? And usually the most physical teams win, not always. Turnovers, the critical thing, penalties, things like that. But I'm kind of like Jay. I think Miami might be more physical than A&M. All right, let's go to the next one. Tulane. Their coach is still there. Ole Miss's coach is not. Who's going to win this game? You know what this, Jeff? They estimate $74 million impact for Oxford, Mississippi this weekend. $74 million they're making. These home playoff games are big, huge for these towns. So congratulations, Ole Miss, for a great year. And they got rewarded. Their coach is going to LSU. He'll probably win a national championship at LSU. Who do you like? Tulane, Ole Miss, and why?
Okay. You know my daughter goes to Ole Miss, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you a little quick story after I'm going to tell you I'm picking Ole Miss, and they're going to win by about 20 points. Because, you know, they beat them by 35 in the regular season, but that ain't happening again. Mm-hmm. I talked to my daughter last night. Now, she's so confident that they're going to win that she has tickets to the Sugar Bowl for the second round when Ole Miss is going to be playing Georgia.
Wow.
That's how confident she is. But let me tell you something. They didn't sell out the student section for this game.
Yeah.
And they are opening it up not just to Ole Miss fans, but to Tulane fans to buy tickets. So there could be Tulane fans sitting next to the student section or in what usually is the student section.
Yeah.
And she says that can't even happen, but it's going to happen because they haven't sold out all the tickets. And ask her how many of her friends are in town, and there's not enough of them to sell it out.
Yeah, they've all left town.
You got Ole Miss, too?
I've got Ole Miss.
Close or no?
Not really close. I mean, 3 scores.
Okay, Ole Miss big. All right, the one I could care less about, I'm not even going to watch it. James Madison, Oregon. Real quick, who you like, Jeff?
James Madison is going to start turning over the ball in the second quarter, and it's going to be over with. I don't want to say by halftime, but in that third quarter, you'll know that this is pretty much out of hand.
Yeah, waste of time. What do you got?
James Madison has a formula to win, and it's the same one you use anytime you are a great underdog. Run the clock, shorten the game, try to get to the fourth quarter with a chance.
How much time we got?
Got just a little over a minute.
Crap.
But it's still going to be Oregon.
All right, let's go. You had Alabama winning. They go in and play Indiana. Who do you like? We got to just pick winners.
I got Indiana with the upset. Alabama with the upset in the Rose Bowl.
Wow, Alabama the upset.
If we can get to Indiana, we can win.
Now, Jeff, you had it the other way. You had Oklahoma, Indiana. Who you like in this one?
Wait, Oklahoma, Indiana. No, I had Alabama.
Oh, you had Alabama.
Indiana.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Indiana. I think Bama's going to slip up in the second round. I think Mendoza's going to steady the ship. I don't think it's going to be explosive. I don't think it's going to score more than 34 points. So, it's not going to be like Mendoza's this, second coming. It's not going to happen like that, but they're going to win.
All right. You got Oregon, Texas Tech. Who you like, Jeremy?
That would be Texas Tech.
Jeff, you agree?
I'm going to have to agree, and it's hard for me to do that because you always think of the past and how Oregon can score, but they're not going to be scoring like they usually do.
Dang, we ran out of time. Hey, thanks for calling LSU, Jeff. Why don't you come eat lunch at Jay Michaels with us one day?
I will.
All right, Jeremy, love you. Have a great, happy
Merry
holidays.
Christmas to you.
We'll be back tomorrow. Give away some more giveaways to our wonderful fans. We'll be right back. Hey.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Colin Cowherd. Rich Paul was right, even if he said something that was uncomfortable, which is, the Lakers are not built to win a championship. They're just not good enough, especially on defense. Since LeBron returned, they're 26 defensively. They don't do anything right. Defend the rim, defend the perimeter, defend the point.
The Herd with Colin Cowherd.
Weekdays at 1.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Joanna with ESPN Northwest Florida. Here is your weather forecast on this Thursday morning. As we head into this afternoon and evening, mostly clouds and a possibility of thunderstorms and a high of 69 with a moderate breeze out of the south-southeast around 16 miles per hour. For tonight, partly cloudy skies and a low near 59. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and a high around 66. For Saturday, sunshine and a high of 65. This weather forecast is sponsored by Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumberyard in Panama City. Thank you for listening to ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Los Rancheros has been doing it right for 20 years. Los Rancheros brings a top-shelf dining experience to you with the opening of their beautiful new building. Watch all college and pro games on Los Rancheros 14 large-screen TVs with great drink specials daily from 2 to 5 and during all the games. Los Rancheros, the place for live sports and great